Alright, I've got a couple pieces of approximately 2" by 2" stainless steel, and I'm going to do some tests on the xTool D1 Pro with the infrared head, engraving this, and let's see how it does on stainless steel. Alright, so I've got one of the test pieces set up in the laser engraver. I'm going to turn on the laser light, and looks like it's really close to being on that corner. Let's just move it a little bit to the right, it looks like. Okay, so we're going to use the autofocus via the macro in Lightburn and get the laser head set at the focus height. Alright, now that is supposedly where it is focused. So we're going to burn one test at this height, and then we're going to raise it, and the research I did indicates that that is the best way, or only way, really, to get the lines when you're engraving vector graphics to be wider than a single point. So I'm going to try that and see how this goes. So let's start engraving on this pass. So I've got the speed set at 1 millimeter per second, which is pretty slow, and the power is at 100%. So let's see how this goes. Wow. I'm pretty impressed. That was one pass. And the 0 on there indicates that that's at the focus height. I'm going to try raising it 1 millimeter and doing it again. Alright, this is the second version with the height of the laser raised to 1 millimeter. And it's still nice and sharp. Can't really tell much of a difference on the thickness of the lines, but maybe on this top one up here seems to be a little thicker. Kind of hard to tell. So I'm going to raise it to 2 and run another test. Alright, so the 2 millimeter high pass has just completed, and it is noticeable, especially when you look like at this line in the W versus this one. It's kind of hard to see on camera, at least on this little screen, but you can definitely tell a difference in person. Alright, I'm going to raise it 1 more millimeter and see what that does. It hasn't had any impact on how dark the black is. And I didn't even realize that when I engraved stainless steel on this that it was going to make it black. It does not on aluminum, it just cuts into it. And this was, as you can see, with no spray or no surmatter of anything, of any sort. So let's do one more on this side with another millimeter height and see how it goes. Alright, the pass for the third sample is done, and yeah, it does make a noticeable difference in the thickness of the lines, particularly when you look at some of the ones that are indeed much thinner. And I don't know if you can see that on the camera or not, but alright, well, it's an interesting test, and I'm going to keep these around for samples to see next time I go to engrave something. Alright, well, take care.